Thank you for choosing Katie's Intuitive Tarot. I'm grateful to be connecting with your energy today. Today I'm going to be doing an energy check-in for my Aquarius friends. This is a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You may find messages in here for you. Please use your discernment. We're all adults here, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Aquarius, a lot coming through when I was meditating on your energy. I was hearing, and I actually heard this a few times, that some of you, well, lots of you are feeling like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. So take that if it resonates. Also, a lot about like petty arguments, and I'm hearing it's just getting old. Feeling down and worrying, having fear. Some of you are thinking about possibly moving on. So whether this is moving on from a relationship, moving on from a toxic work environment, moving on from friends or family that, no longer align with you. Again, I'm trying to make this very general. But good news is I saw a lot about an unexpected income coming your way. I was also hearing about that money helping with your fresh start. So take that if it resonates. But Aquarius, you are being very hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, okay? Stop being because I feel like you're beating yourself up a lot. You're reflecting on, I'm hearing lots of you say you're reflecting on mistakes that you've made. And you're kind of hovering in that energy, okay? But we have to make mistakes. That's how we learn. And sometimes those mistakes are pretty big. Sometimes they're small. It depends on your situation, right? But that's how we learn from things. That's how we grow. So try and keep that in mind. I've cleared the energy. We'll see if this comes back up. Let's get into it. So messages for Aquarius, please, for their greatest and highest good. See, look, I can't make this up. We have a trust and faith on this side, and it looks like it's an angel, a statue of an angel, and wars and battles on the other side. Okay? Your trust, your faith, and the divine ancestors, angels, God, whatever you're into, trust and faith that you do have protected loved ones, divinity that's trying to take care of you when you're going through these wars, battles. And for lots of you, I'm hearing a lot about petty arguments that is just getting very frustrating, okay? Messages for Aquarius. For some of you, it's petty arguments specifically with a mother, so take that if that resonates. All right, let's see. Messages for Aquarius. What were we just discussing? Lessons and blessings, right? Sometimes going through the lesson is really crappy. It's really, really tough getting through it, going through that. But there's always a blessing on the other side. I really strongly believe even when crappy things happen, everything happens for a reason, okay? I'm hearing the Foo Fighters song, The Best of You. You're feeling like someone's getting the best of you. Okay. Aquarius, thank you for these messages. What's up for Aquarius? Okay, so we have complacency here. Again, feeling like you're just withering away, feeling like you're stuck. Some of you feeling very, I'm hearing stagnant as well. I'm also hearing some of you maybe specifically dealing with a water sign or a fire sign. You may have fire or water placements in your chart. Fire in particularly, I'm hearing Sagittarius, so take that if it resonates, okay? But you feeling like you're stuck. You feeling like you're in a monotonous routine. All right? Some of you, again, may be looking into more spirituality. We saw trust and faith, and now we're seeing biblical. Some of you may have grown up in like a Catholic or a Christian or a really, really strict religious background. Some of you follow that religion and some of you don't, and that's okay. You need to have trust and faith in what you believe in, okay? Some of you are praying, and I mean, you can pray to whoever you believe in or whatever you believe in, whether it's God, the universe, ancestors, angels, right? We also have perfection here. I really feel strongly, and I say this with all of my love, Aquarius, again, you're very, very hard on yourself. You're always trying to look like you're perfect, and most of the time you are perfect, so give yourself some grace, okay? You're always rocking it. You can continue to do this, but you don't have to be perfect all of the time, okay? Some of you have people that look at you like you're perfect. Someone also, and maybe this is a relationship that you're already in or someone that's coming into you for the future. Some of you may really like berries, specifically raspberries here, I see. I'm there with you. Raspberries are my favorite. But also like picking fruit. I'm hearing forbidden fruit. There might be something spicy coming up for you here. Interesting. Or some of you already have a very exciting, passionate life in that way. What else for Aquarius? All right, we have Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. It's interesting that the fox is like kind of hiding in all of these branches. On the other side, I have bull. Some of you may be real big animal lovers. I have bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show your strength and your fortitude. Damn straight. You are so strong. You can get through this. Absolutely you can. And you have a lot of resourcefulness, okay? Keep up the good work. I know lots of you, again, like are feeling down in the dumps right now, feeling stuck, right? You're never stuck. I'm hearing something about victim mentality as well. So again, flip and flop the energies as you see fit. Maybe this is someone in particular you're dealing with and it's not you, right? Look at this on the bottom of the deck. We have owl. Good advice from a wise person. And definitely I think of wisdom when I do see the owl. Is maybe someone that is older than you. Or maybe an old soul. Take that if it resonates. Getting good advice. And I'm getting like following your own intuition as well. Lots of you are very intuitive. And often you just don't get the credit for it. But Aquarius, you guys are very, very intuitive naturally. Look what I got here. Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. All right. Again, some of you are into mysticism, the cults, other things besides just being spiritually connected to God or the universe, but also mysticism, right? Follow that intuition. Follow your know-how. You are different, right? You're like a unicorn, like a mystical creature. Use that uniqueness to your advantage. We have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. I love that. So maybe some of you are going on a vacation or you just came back from a vacation. If you're not planning on one, you should. You need to take out the time that you deserve for your self-care, for your own good. All right? It's interesting too because this hammock is empty. Some of you, this is some time you need to take out for yourself, like personally, even if it's an hour. Some of us can't afford to take a fancy vacation. Some of us can't even afford to take a road trip, right? But even giving yourself an hour, take some time for yourself. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. This is what is coming to you. This is what you have to look forward to. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful cards. What else for Aquarius? Breaking the deck, I have communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. But then on the other side, I have move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of your time, it's over. Some of you need to communicate to someone in particular that it is over. Again, whether that is a spouse or a partner or a friend or family or moving on from a workplace, take it how it resonates. But the first thing you thought of when you saw and you heard me say the move on, that's what you need to be thinking about. Messages for Aquarius. Interesting. Some of you may be dealing with someone that is not telling you the truth, because I have liar here. Bottom of the deck, I have you, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, you also may be dealing with another air sign, or you just obviously have very heavy air in your chart. But I like this because this is you paying attention to yourself. And this is what you need right now. Aquarius. What else for Aquarius? Thank you for these messages. We have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Again, this is going back to the feeling of wanting to move on, waiting for the other shoe to drop, feeling like something is over. It's on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, so some of you are moving, okay? We have moving, change of residence, moving in or out, right? Some of you are physically moving. And some of you may be moving a distance, right? Some of you may be moving a little bit further out than what you thought you were going to move out. I'm also getting, like, it's reminding me of myself and my situation. So, like, for us to afford having a place, not having a mortgage because I got sick, I couldn't work, we had to sell everything. Everything. We had to move 3 hours away from our families. But it was so that we could afford a house and not have a mortgage, as an example. So maybe some of you are looking into things like that. Like, you may have to change your lifestyle a little bit. You might have to downsize. Maybe you have to move into an apartment or whatever, a condo, communal living. Take it how it resonates, okay? More messages for Aquarius, please. Yeah, see, look at this. We have number 11 and number 12. Those numbers may be significant to you. And we have sudden wealth. And we have privileged lady here. Some of you are receiving some kind of lump sum, windfall, a change. And like I said in the beginning, an amount of money that's going to help you with a fresh start, okay? Interesting. We have number 7 and number 14. The fox, selfish, trickery, wrongness, clever, suspicion, caution. Again, it's the fox and it's being sneaky in these branches. There's someone or something that you no longer trust. You no longer align with. It doesn't mesh anymore, is what I'm hearing. And we have 7, a message. Some of you may be getting a message from someone in particular about something or someone in particular that is being selfish, not telling the truth. We did see the liar pop up as well. Messages for Aquarius. Yeah, 23, courthouse. Some of you work for the legal system. Some of you, I see this more strongly for those of you that sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because it's not easy to say, right? Some of you may be going through something like a separation, a divorce, having to split assets and go through legal paperwork and things like that, right? Messages for Aquarius. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take them. They pop out for a reason. But listen, I can't make this up. Look at this. There's 2 of these cards, 26 and 27. Great fortune and unexpected income. Again, we did see them moving. So some of you are selling a house and, you know, it'll be a lump sum that you'll end up dividing assets with and having, and this will help you with your fresh start. Okay? What else do we have here? Yeah. See, because this is very hard. This is not easy. And again, I can see lots of you are very overwhelmed right now because there's so many choices to make, and it's affecting your health. Okay? And it doesn't have to physically affect your health. I mean, for some of you it is. But also, you know, mentally as well. I'm hearing feeling depression. Again, feeling down, feeling worried, anxiety. Some of you, you are the main male, or there's an issue with the main male in your life. Take what resonates here. And then right away after that, we have adjudication, more court stuff. Some of you are going to be going through some kind of legalities, paperwork, okay? The thing that is great about this, Aquarius, is that you have so many people that love you. We have number 18, friendship, allies, loyalty, trustworthy, support, and obedience. You have many people that love you, that support you, that will or are there for you during this time. Okay? Some of you may have a dog. We also have number 13, wealthy man. So this is either you, Aquarius, or this is someone coming into your life. It's interesting too because it looks like it's an old like bank teller area in the back. Maybe they work in finance. I'm hearing stocks, trades, market, banking. And the thing is that we have 35 pathway. I'm hearing changes. So changes are coming, but they are for the better. You are going towards your light. You are going towards your happiness. Also with these butterflies, it's interesting because like you think of, you know, it being in a chrysalis or a cocoon and then growing and spreading your wings and being this beautiful butterfly. And there's 5 butterflies there. Again, 5 lots of the time is symbolization for change. So you may be seeing repeated 5s. You may be seeing 555 on the clock all the time, license plates, house numbers. Change is coming. Change is coming when you see those 5s. What else? Breaking the deck, I have number 27 and number 9. I have live and learn and blind. Very interesting. And now I'm getting that Alanis Morissette song. You live, you learn. You love, you learn. I feel like lots of you are realizing that with, you know, lessons, blessings, going through this time, I feel like lots of you are like, I'm not blind anymore, and I've learned my lesson. I'm awake and I'm seeing what needs to be done, what changes need to be made, right? Aquarius. If any of you are doing anything, like I said, court case, we've seen legalities, we've seen this. Justice card means you are going to come out successful, okay? You will win your case, you will be fair, it will be just. You will be okay. What did I just say about lessons and blessings? Blessings on the bottom of the deck. What you do not see coming. All right? Blessings are coming, and I'm hearing like they're raining down on you, especially when it comes to money. I know money doesn't fix everything, but it definitely helps, right? Aquarius, thank you for these messages. Wow. Indulgence on the bottom of the deck, having good times, having friends. Some of you are having like a party for leaving a relationship, a party for leaving a job, whatever you guys are releasing, okay? I love that. Look at this, number 1, profession. And look at how this chef is doing everything. Like I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and I'm prepping and I'm baking and I'm doing everything. I feel like lots of you feel that way. It is overwhelming. You feel like you're doing everything and you don't know which way to turn, which way to look. Yeah, see, we have trap here. What else do we have? Adventure. Good news. Interesting. Very interesting. So yes, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like there's a lot that you're going through. You feel like you're doing everything. I feel like I'm hearing like I have to do everything myself if it's got to be right. And I'm a fixed sign like you. I'm a Taurus, so I get it. I get it. We also have 0, adventure. And this reminds me so much of the Fool card. Stepping off into it's a new start. And I understand that it is risky. And it's a giant change. And with fixed signs, so in particular, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and me, Taurus, we have that in common, that we really don't like changes unless we're the ones to start that change. And trust me, that also takes us a very long time. So lots of the time, you know, you're thinking about something, you're planning on doing something or going somewhere, or not talking to that toxic friend anymore, or getting rid of that job, or getting rid of that partnership that no longer serves you. That takes a lot of time, a lot of strength, and a lot of planning for us. A lot. But once we've made up our mind, we're okay with the change as long as we're the ones that make that change. And this is the thing, like, this is good news. This is good news for you. And she's holding, it looks like she's holding an envelope there. So whether this, and we did see letter earlier, right? So maybe this is a letter of good news, a letter of a new position, a letter of getting a promotion, a letter of everything is going to be divided equally during a separation or divorce. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Again, I want to make this general as possible, but good news is coming. And it is a gift. Number 36. This is a gift for you. Okay? Lots of you, like I said, felt complacent, felt stagnant, felt like you were stuck. Right? Now this card is in reverse. And it says trap. And it's in reverse. You are no longer trapped. And you were never trapped to begin with. I know lots of the time it feels like that. But you are not trapped. Okay? Also, number 42, I didn't know if I said that. Number 78 may be significant to you. 26, 27, 31, 1, 30, 13, 35. Lots of lots of threes here. So maybe you're seeing repeated threes as well. Angel message 333. Look that up. That is significant for you, okay? All right, we're already at 25 minutes and I'm trying to be quicker. So let me try and be quicker here. Okay. Look, you're escaping this. Escaping. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. But I feel like this is a very healthy escape. Moving in a different direction. And again, we see the footprints down that beach. On the other side, we have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Again, when we were cutting the deck and we saw about being blinded about living or learning, right? You're not blind to those mistakes anymore. Again, we only learn by making mistakes and growing from it. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. Golden mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. I feel like for lots of you, that's that person or thing that you're letting go. All right. On this side, we have only you, devoted, attached, and crave. This could be this person that sees you as perfection. All right. There's a motorcycle that just went by. Some of you have a motorcycle. I'm taking these. We have ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, a new phase. I can't make this shit up, Aquarius. You are rising above, like being in an air balloon. You're rising up there, you're looking down, okay? You have a different perspective when you're way up high and looking down. Again, you're reflecting, you're looking at what you've gone through, and you realize, for some of you, I'm hearing, you realize you deserve better. I'm hearing, bring me a higher love. Oh. Foundation, established family and security. And I feel like that's what lots of you are focusing on right now, trying to get away from. The thing is that you want a very solid foundation. I mean, for most of us, that's what we crave, right? We want to be stable. We want to be secure. And the thing is your foundation is changing. It's changing. And there's nothing that can be done with that change but rolling with the changes, rolling with the times, right? Oh, and escaping came out again. Is there a show or something called The Great Escape? I'm hearing The Great Escape. Again, this is something that you're planning, right? On the back of the deck, we have sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. So this is either someone that's watching you or you're watching somebody. And maybe some of you are watching that person that you do not trust, right? I'm seeing like I'm watching you. I'm also hearing tread carefully. So maybe someone has given that advice either to you or you've given it to somebody else. Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius. Breaking the deck, I have the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of the Swords all has to do with you having to make a big, difficult decision. You're weighing your options. With the Two of Swords, let me show you here. It's hard to see because it's a black card, but she's got two swords like this and she is blindfolded. Okay, so this is again that we've seen someone blind or blindfolded. Whether you are blind or the person you're dealing with is blind, or I mean, you're trying to not look at what needs to be looked at. I know it's harsh and I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it that way. I mean, lots of us do that, right? But this is a difficult decision that needs to be made. You're weighing out your options. You're wondering, are you going to go left or right? But this is avoidance, all right? Staying blindfolded from something that needs to be a decision that needs to be made, okay? What do we have on the other side? The Chariot. The Chariot. This all has to do with willpower, success, action, moving forward with control, having determination to get through this. All right? Some of you may be getting a new car or need a new car. Take that if it resonates. Messages for Aquarius. I'm getting certain letters that are being popped out to me. So this may be a middle name, initial, last name. Take it as it resonates. I've got C, I've got P, I have M, I have H, G, N, A, D. All right. I feel like we know that this is coming. But on the bottom of the death, I have death. Okay. Please don't freak out. It usually doesn't mean the death of a person. Okay. It's the death of a situation. It's endings, transitions, changes, transformations. Like I said about the butterflies, right? You're going through a transformation and you're going from being in a dark place to being in a light place of happiness. I know it's way easier said than done, but closing a door opens a window, right? I know this is a transitional time, but it also brings you rebirth and renewal. For lots of you, again, you are deciding to end whatever this is that you need to let go of. Again, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, behavior. Aquarius, thank you for these messages. Messages for Aquarius for the greatest and highest good. Let's see. Yeah, for lots of you, this has to do with the marriage, okay? We've got the Four of Wands here. All right? If you're not married, it's a commitment. Okay? It's a commitment to a person, place, or thing. If you're not in a serious relationship with someone, then this could have to do with a contract of where you work. All right? But that's what this decision is mainly about. Letting go and ending some kind of commitment. I'm hearing it was something that once brought you so much joy. I'm sorry, Aquarius. That's not easy. I'm also hearing that some of you are going to be, are invited to an upcoming wedding. There's that going on as well in the background. But your decision is about your foundation, where you live, what your family life is like. And that's a big thing. That's a very, very big choice to make. And you're working. Like, we've got your profession here. And the next card that came out is your Eight of Pentacles, okay? You're hustling. You're working hard. You're dedicating yourself. You're working on your skills development, doing repetitive tasks, right? Some of you may be looking into going back to school, learning a new skill, maybe doing an apprenticeship or something like on the side that you can make extra money with. All right. I'm hearing patience is a virtue. Take that if it resonates. Patience is a virtue. I'm also hearing again with the waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like you don't want to play the waiting game anymore. So some of you just want to take matters into your own hands. Now this is under good news, and this is the Queen of Cups. So this is either you or a person in your life that is very compassionate, empathetic, someone that nurtures you, someone that cares for you, you know, gives you inner wisdom and love and relationships, so much care. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Sometimes I'm hearing as well, Aquarius, is sometimes our empathy, our compassion, us being a nurturer. Some of you may be mothers, fathers, but sometimes it gets taken advantage of. All right, you can't please everybody. It's impossible. It's impossible to please everybody. Now we have strength. And again, like I said before, you have the strength to get through this. You do. You are strong. You have so much compassion, but that's not a weakness. That is a strength. It gives you influence. It lets people see the other side of you and your gentleness, right? But you do have the courage and the strength to get through this. And that is what this card reminds us of. You do. And what you don't see coming and what's coming up for you, and again, it's come out multiple times. Great fortune, unexpected income, is an Ace of Pentacles, okay? And that Ace of Pentacles is abundance. Money is coming in. It's investments. It's security. Some of you are working on manifestation. Also, some of you are working on your physical well-being, right? Some of you are trying to fight, you know, feeling down, feeling worried, going through some bouts of depression. I'm hearing, I'm going to get my body moving again. Even if it's a 5-10 minute walk. It's something. Good for you. Keep at it. I know I try and do it too. I try and work out as much as I can because I feel like it really helps. And it does, like they say, it helps with your serotonin levels, right? It helps to bring you up. And even if it is a 5-minute walk, like you feel accomplished after doing that, right? I feel good. I accomplished something today. But anyway, what I'm saying to you, Aquarius, is that you're getting some kind of opportunity or offer here. It's an offer of money. It's an offer of abundance. This could be an offer of a new job, all right? An offer of investing in something in particular or something lucrative is what I'm hearing. Again, lots of you are learning about manifestation as well, but you have an offer coming in that is stable and that is going to financially secure you. And I feel like that's something that is heavy on lots of your minds right now. It's financial security. I need my financial security. For sure. Absolutely. All right. I want to do a healing oracle for you. Sorry, I gotta get it from here. Messages for Aquarius, please. Healing oracle for Aquarius. Oops. I feel like that would, I always say everything happens for a reason, and that just flopped out just like that. I'm going to read this to you. It says, learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nurture and my nature. Nurture. Well, you are very nurturing. We said that. My nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. That is so beautiful. And again, everything happens for a reason. And you do have the courage and the strength to get through this. You do. Stop doubting yourself. I hear you doubting yourself. Stop. And let's see. What about... Where are my other cards? Well, maybe that's... You know what? I guess that's how we're meant to end the reading. Aquarius, I hope this helped you. Like, comment, subscribe. All of that is so much appreciated. And again, if you want a personal reading, all of my information is in the About box. But besides that, Aquarius, you got this. Take care.